Hopefully this is a little bit better. This is round number 2. Cameraman's not up yet, so I'm attempting to do this by myself. And first go around, half of my head was completely out of the shot. So hopefully this one is a little bit better. I just realized I have a mirror behind here. I can absolutely see whether or not I'm in this shot or not. Okay, so Kuny's Cookies. Kuny's Cookies is brand new. Kuny's Cookies is in the R&D phase of the business. I cook from scratch. I've been cooking from scratch for a number of years now, and I mill my own flour for my breads, biscuits, things like that. Even my snickerdoodles are actually made from fresh mulled flour. The rest of my cookies are made from the traditional all-purpose flour so far. Maybe as we go along, all these things will change and figure out some stuff. But Kuny's Cookies is, I'm Kuny, by the way. So far, I have, searched into the cottage laws, into, the business licensing and the food handler's permit, all these things. The not so fun portion of a business. So figuring out exactly what it is I need to do and pay to legitimize Kuny's Cookies. And I sat down with my computer and gone through Google Sheets and figured out how to make formulas for tracking the various orders, the costs of goods, the profit margin, all of that kind of stuff. I've looked out on the web and found who is baking cookies around me. There's another girl in my city that seems to make regular cookies, chocolate chip, chocolate walnut, things like that. She probably has a little bit bigger menu than that. Figuring out what she is charging to figure out what I will need to be charging. As far as the decorated sugar cookies go, in the city next to me, I found a couple of people, but they don't seem to be like, that's not their bread and butter. Their bread and butter seems to be like cakes and cupcakes, and that the cookies are a thing that they do as well. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of people doing it in my area. We do have a crumble cookie around the corner. I've never eaten a crumble cookie. I'm not sure if I want to eat a crumble cookie. After seeing some of the reviews about crumble cookie on the internet, it's a little scary. But either way, so where this started is several months back, I, gave out some of my sourdough bread, and I've got a friend who was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so delicious! I will buy this from you." And over Christmas, I gave out a bunch of cookies and brownies, and everybody kept telling me, "You need to sell these. You need to sell these." I mean, this is everybody's story, right? So definitely do not feel unique in this way. But they keep saying, "You need to sell these. You need to open a bakery. You need to open a bakery." I've got one person kept telling me over and over, my husband many times told me, "You should have a bakery." And I'm like, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Well, now I'm starting a bakery out of my home. I will be attempting to make delicious red velvet crinkle cookies, but I'm calling them red velvet snow cookies because they're covered in snow, and I think that is better. This recipe is actually from Modern Honey, so we'll see how it comes out. And got to take our hairnet off.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. First thing, butter and brown sugar for 4 minutes. So let's put butter.
It's a lot of butter. Yeah. That's not a lot of butter.
Hey.
Ooh. Probably not the best place for that. A crazy amount of brown sugar.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Ugh. Say hello to the people, cameraman.
Hello.
Invisible cameraman.
No one knows who I am.
No one knows who you are.
Do you know who I am?
All right, let's cream this for 4 minutes. I would say that is light and fluffy. It smells amazing.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Because who doesn't love sugar and stuff?
Me?
What? All right, and now it says to add in eggs and vanilla. So we've got a full eggs. And our vanilla. Mix this in for 1 minute. I would say that's light and fluffy. Although our little scraper thingy here has got some stoof on it.
Stoof?
Yep, and there's butter.
Butter?
Butter. All right, now the fun part. For this operation, we're gonna need latex. Because if you recall, I said that they were red velvet. Red velvet. So I need to work with this red food coloring. And just when I went to, so you could see this bottle was brand new yesterday. It had color on the outside already. So when I went to clean it off, I got it all over my hands and my hands were red all day.
It's like you touched beets or something.
Yeah. So we need 2 tablespoons. I hope I do not drop it. So
All right, you get your 2 tablespoons of blood.
it is exactly what it looks like.
It looks like blood. Thanks, Red 40. No wonder you're going to win.
Shh, don't tell him it's red 40.
It's
We've got 2 years. 2 years before it's truly outlawed. It's only a little outlawed right now.
it's not red. It's blood.
2 years.
It's
January 2027. All right. Ooh, it's got to go into the chocolate.
Blood. You almost poured it on yourself.
Hopefully.
It is so suspiciously blood colored. It's really kind of creepy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you. Psycho killer. All right. Hopefully this will work.
We'll see.
Oh, it does. Ooh. Ew. Oh. Ew. Okay. Something to know about the cameraman and I.
No, just you.
We don't do gore.
That looks really
That's
funny.
not just me. That's.
Yeah, okay,
But why
gore.
is it?
My gosh.
I thought I was supposed to be mixing it, but maybe I'm not supposed to be mixing it. Maybe I'm supposed to just throw it in here. Oh, because it's causing my chocolate to seize up. 'Cause it's kind of cold, probably.
Oh, the red 40's cold?
Probably what my problem is. But hey, remember, we're learning together.
Yeah.
Kuny's Kuny's cookies is not a real deal yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I feel like, oh.
You're just saying that this isn't a real deal so that you don't get sued for me coughing.
Oh. Well, right? Yeah, no, we're not legit yet, so.
No, we're not.
We're in the R&D phase, like I said earlier. All right. So we're mixing this in. I think I boo-booed on that one.
Oh well, it looked really cool.
It was awful, right?
It was really
All
cool.
right, let's do this. Wow.
That is.
Wow, that's red.
That's cool
Okay.
looking.
Wow. So I guess all was not lost with my little faux pas there with the... That's probably like baking 101 or baking with food coloring 101. Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Too bad Red 40's going away.
Oh, they'll come up with something else. There's like red 3, red 4, red 5. So
Red number 5, Yellow number 5.
Johnny Fuv?
Fuv? Johnny Fuv?
Johnny Five.
Who's Johnny Fuv?
Johnny Five. For all you old people, you know what Johnny Five is.
Yeah, I'm old.
Well, you live with old people, so
Yep.
that's the difference there. Now we need to do the cocoa powder, flour, baking soda, blah, blah, blah. All the mess.
Hey, you blocked the camera. You're blocking the camera.
Oh, well, I need to be able to see what I'm doing.
Well, you were blocking it with your big brain.
My square head.
Yeah, your big brain.
I definitely think.
Hey.
Oh!
Stop kicking the camera.
Oh!
You're upsetting the camera.
Dough! Dough! Cookie dough.
Yeah.
All right. That is gorgeous.
It's fine. Looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's not as bad as that bowl over there.
Yeah, there's things going on in that bowl. So, let's see.
What are you doing?
I want to kind of make sure it's incorporated as well as it can be in the stuff that's sitting here on the paddles. Now what I need to do is take that out of there and put it in this bowl. And then we will chill it for half an hour.
Chill, man.
At least. And go from there. So, in case you're wondering, the mixer that I'm using is called a Nutrimil Artiste. Now, I bought this originally because I make bread. And what's a little disconcerting about YouTube videos and what I've seen is everybody has a KitchenAid. KitchenAid when they're doing this kind of baking. Bread people, you might find some people using a Bosch mixer or a Nutrimel Artiste. But they always use the KitchenAid, so I always am left thinking, is my mixer gonna be good for this? I love this mixer. These mixers are, they're not a top drive, they're a bottom drive. And from my understanding, they're actually a bit hardier and will last longer. Oh.
What happened?
I forgot that it does that when I go to pull it off.
Oh.
You don't want that in your cookies, do you? And take these off the cookie paddles, off of the whip drive. I do. I absolutely love this thing. That is some red dough.
It looks delicious.
Really fluffy.
Yeah.
You can thank Marco for this one. He said, I love red velvet.
Thanks, Marco.
Red velvet's my favorite.
Shout out to you, Marco.
So I was like, oh, well, let's make Marco some red velvet cookies because I've never had anything like that before. And his only requirement is that they're soft. The sugar cookies I made last week.
They were hard.
Well, they're normal.
Yeah.
Sugar cookies that, a decorated iced sugar cookie, with royal icing, it's a firm cookie.
Yeah.
And apparently he is not a huge fan of that kind of texture in his cookies. So I like that my kids, give me that kind of feedback.
Yeah.
And it's not like I necessarily need to do something different with that recipe to satisfy him because, other people are going to be looking for a cookie that is firm like that. So that just tells me, okay, so there's a market of people out there that are going to appreciate a softer cookie. So then I can make a softer cookie as well and maybe some softer icing to go on top of that cookie. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna pull out the bigger spatula. the hash slinging, the slash slinging, the mash slinging, the hash slinging slasher.
Right.
No?
No.
No hash slinging slasher? It's the hash slinging slasher! He just wanted a job.
Yeah. Why are we discussing SpongeBob?
Hello, SpongeBob. I mean, I realize a lot of Gen X hates SpongeBob, but I think they're
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
ridiculous, absolutely. Here comes Granny.
Oh, you're on camera. You're gonna
Say hi, Granny.
Hi, Granny.
Wow.
No, your Granny.
I know I'm.
Granny's allowed to be in the videos
Yeah.
because she's not young.
Yeah, she's old.
I'm old.
She's old. I'm old. What does it taste like?
Well, let's see. Oh,
Is it good?
that's good. Wow.
Thanks,
Wow.
Marco.
Yes. Wow. You just gave me salmonella.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think people truly get salmonella from eggs. I really don't. I think it comes from more
didn't
chicken
either.
skin, which ain't gonna be in this kitchen.
I thought you were gonna say they weren't gonna be in the cookies. I'm like, I hope not.
So now, my beautiful cookie dough is gonna go into the fridge for at least half an hour to chill, hang out, and then we'll roll them into little balls and then roll them into the snow. And then we'll bake them up and see how they come out. Okay, our cookie dough has been chilled. I'm not entirely sure it's been chilled enough, but we're gonna at least do the first dozen or so and go from there. It says take about a tablespoon of dough. See, it's really, really, really soft.
Looks delicious.
It looks like more than a tablespoon, and then roll it, and then roll it in the powdered sugar. So this ought to be interesting. How are we supposed to do that and then touch that? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it's all going on onto it anyway.
Yeah. So, and we got some more here.
Doesn't matter if someone's in it.
It might actually make it a little easier for me to deal with.
Maybe.
What? Sugar in the cookies? What are you talking about?
Sugar in the cookies.
We're definitely making a mess. I would make a 5-year-old proud.
Making me proud.
Making you proud? Are you 5 years old?
Maybe.
I've
Maybe.
got to have. I've got to have. Okay, this is weird.
Ooh, ow. That sound, did you hear that?
I am unsure about this process here. Because it seems awfully like wants to fall apart. But at the same time, that's probably what it's supposed to be crinkly. That didn't make sense, but whatever.
It's crinking? That doesn't sound right.
Crinkly.
It's crinking.
Crinkin'.
It's crinking. Gotta say it like that.
Crinkin'.
Crinking.
I think the term roll
Roll.
is slightly off the mark here.
Yeah.
Because it's really fluffy, and so I think Marco will be very satisfied with these cookies because they will not be
Hard. By any stretch.
crunchy. They're gonna be
It could
soft
It's gonna
and
be just that's it. That's all you're gonna do.
there's gonna be no sound at
If
all.
someone bites a cookie in the forest and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking of using a ice cream scoop to do this, but I don't think this would work out well
No,
for
you
this
should
one.
use that big scoop that you got.
Oh my gosh, the 5.3 ounce scoop.
Yeah, that's plenty.
I
right?
think I will be making chocolate chip cookies out of that
Gotta make it
because
unique somehow.
I think so. Well, ish. I mean, crumble cookies, theirs are like 6 ounces. So I mean, it's not like nobody's ever done it. It's just, I think the uniqueness of my stuff is that's my ginormous cookie, whereas the rest of them probably not.
Yeah. You're not wearing a hairnet.
It's close enough. This is how we don't get hair into the food, is we tie it back and it does whatever it wants to do. The hair does whatever it wants to do every day anyway.
People eat hair every day. I don't know what the issue is.
Oh, they don't want long strands of curly hair in their food.
What?
Yeah, people eat hair every day in their store-bought bread. Look it up. Look it up, people.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
What is that stuff called?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of it now.
Ruth Mawakason or something.
No, I can't even remember the name of it. L-cysteine, I think is what it's called.
L-cysteine?
L-cysteine. Look it up, people. It's in your store-bought bread. Ugh. Yeah. We don't eat store-bought bread anymore. L-cysteine. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. L and then dash C-Y-S-T-I-N-E. You won't be thrilled about it when you learn what it is if you don't already know. All right, now we're gonna take our cookies and put them into the oven. Let me open the oven. Ta-da! I always ta-da. You ever notice that?
Yes.
Here goes the cookies. They're in there. It says 11 to 14 minutes, so we're gonna put 11. Because we always want to start off at the lower. And in 11 minutes, we will see what happens. All right, time to check. Well, they're cracking. All right. They could be snowier. Okay, I'm actually just gonna... I'm gonna put them here for now and let them sit for a few. And then we'll try them and see how they taste. Okay, so our cookies are out and I think that they need a little bit more snow on them. So I'm going to sift powdered sugar onto the top. Notice there is one missing. Cameraman ate some.
Blame this on me.
Yeah. How was it?
It was delicious.
It was delicious.
It was really good.
Would have been nice to be able to video you eating the cookie.
But
You're the voice behind the camera.
yeah, I'm the cameraman.
That's it.
I'm the
You're just the voice at this point. All right.
I was on The Voice once.
That's funny. All right, let's see if I can make this happen without making a huge mess. All right. Ooh, look at that.
It's like extra sugar.
It's like extra sugar?
I said it's extra sugar.
It's like extra sugar?
It's extra sugar.
So, I mean, even just having just a little bit, I think like that might be a little too much because you can't really see the crinkle.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how to make the crinkle more, how to get it to stick better. It's like it didn't stay.
The crinkle?
Or do we just do this?
It's fine.
Well, you see how like the powdered sugar stays on the outside of it as it bakes? Maybe they don't need to look as, maybe this is more snow than crinkle.
Yeah.
In that case, do I even need to roll them? They'll crinkle anyway, right?
I mean, they should.
Or does the snow cause the crinkle? You know what? I'll test that out. So there we are, start to finish. We have made our red velvet snow cookies, and I understand that they're delicious. I will be trying one very soon.